So as you can take a look over here, when we talk about comparatives, we compare one thing to another thing. When we talk about superlatives, we compare one thing to all things. And the words, we separate them, we divide them into short adjectives, long adjectives. So for short adjectives, we speak in a different way that we speak for long adjectives. Let's see some examples over here. For example, here I have a turtle and I have a cat. I'm going to use in a short adjective, a comparative, okay? So I'm going to compare the turtle to a cat using a short adjective. For example, here I would say the turtle is, I can say, slower than the cat. All right, I can say that the turtle is slower than the cat. So the word is slow becomes slower. Now imagine I want to say old. So the turtle is old, right? So I want to say the turtle is older than the cat. So slow, slower, old, older. This is a comparative in a short adjective, okay? Let's continue the comparative, but now with long adjectives. So compare one thing to another thing, comparative, but now with long adjectives. The lion and the dog. I can say, for example, the lion is more aggressive than the dog. I can say that. The lion is more aggressive than the dog. Let me make a little bit smaller so that it fits properly. All right, here it is. So the lion is more aggressive than the, so when I say here slow becomes slower, old, older, but here aggressive, I say more aggressive. Another example, we could say here, the lion is more interesting than the dog. The lion is more interesting than the dog. So aggressive, more aggressive, interesting, more interesting. This case, what? A comparative with long adjectives, okay? What about a superlative, Raf? Well, a superlative, I compare one thing to all things. For example, I want to talk about the whale. I compare the whale with all the other creatures. So I can say the whale is the biggest sea animal. I can say something like that. The whale is the biggest sea animal. All right. I can also say, if I want to mention another example about the whale is the biggest sea animal. I could also say that the whale is the fattest sea animal. The whale is the fattest sea animal. All right. So big becomes biggest, fat becomes the fattest. Remember, here's low, lower, old, older, but here big, the biggest, fat, the fattest. What about if the adjective is long? It's a long adjective. A snake. So I must say like this. The snake is the most poisonous animal in Brazil. So the snake is the most poisonous animal in Brazil. I can say that. All right, the snake is the most poisonous animal in Brazil because poisonous is a long adjective. The same way I can say the snake is the most dangerous animal in Brazil. So the snake is the most dangerous animal in Brazil. So poisonous, the most poisonous. Dangerous, the most dangerous. If you see here in the comparative, I say more aggressive, more interesting. But in the superlative, I say the most poisonous, the most dangerous. All right, guys, this is a comparative and superlative class related to the animals we have over here. This is considered that a big review. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.